my graduation.
Okay. 2021, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, yeah, thanks. Yeah, Gopal, just go ahead. When you pass out and till any course you gone through. Madhu. Kant. Yeah, go ahead. Just give.
Hello.
Okay. Yeah, when you pass out and what you did any course?
Yes, okay,
Yeah.
okay, sir. I Rajgopal Reddy completed my graduation in stream of Commerce Department,
Okay.
BCom and Sri Venkateswara Arts College, sir.
What was the
I
year?
achieved 80%.
What was the year, Gopal? Sorry.
2020, sir.
2020, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Meanwhile, in 2020, I have started preparation for group preparation, sir.
Oh, okay, okay.
Till now, sir.
You are from which location?
Hyderabad, sir.
Hyderabad.
Rajgopal.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, thanks.
Yeah. Hi, sir. This is Ramakant. I
Yeah.
came from Mongol. Yeah, I did my BTech completed at 2018,
Okay.
and I learned some related MS SQL DBA course, sir.
Currently, you are doing any job or something?
No, sir.
Okay. You are in native place, Ongol.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, yeah, thanks. Yeah, please, one by one. Prasad. Or yeah, go ahead one by one. Even okay, if you want to, okay, tell in Telugu also you can tell. That's fine. Local language who are okay. Uzer Tamboli, some name. Sorry.
Hello.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, good morning, sir. It's Fazal. It's my
Fazil,
friend's
okay.
laptop, actually.
Oh, yeah. Okay, you were pass out 2021, correct, Fazil?
Yeah, right. From MCS.
Yeah, okay, thanks. Okay. Sachins. Okay, so let me tell my introduction. Okay, so okay, so this is Venkat. Okay, so myself Venkat, and I have around 13 years experience on specific on a DBA domain. Okay, so working on multiple databases as a database administrator. That could be Oracle, PostgreSQL, and Mongo. These are the databases I am working on as a database administrator. So currently working on some of the company. Okay, so I'm taking this training since 4 years onwards. Almost I completed 33 batches. Okay, so all are successful students who are continue the entire course. So they got the job and they are doing a job last 3 years onwards. Okay, so this is the 34th batch. So okay, so this batch is only specific for who are not working or working on some other non-IT jobs. Okay, they completed a graduation. So they are completed graduation. That could be a degree, any degree. So any degree or BTech, whatever. Okay, so but they did not get exact guidance, and still they are in the non-IT job. They are taking a low salary, so 20,000, 10,000 something. So okay, so for the who are struggling that like okay, who are starting this batch from basic onwards. So what is the how the IT job, what they are doing, and what are the prerequisites? So how to achieve this IT job? Okay, so within short time after getting the job, how to survive the job. So these are the things. Okay, so this type of training we are giving last 4 years onwards. Okay, so that's about my side. introduction. Okay, so let's start. Okay, so you all are knows. Okay, so okay, they are getting okay. There are many people they are doing a IT job, but how to achieve this IT job? What are the courses we have to get training? Okay, we don't know. So some people they are trained many courses, but still they are not getting. So how many courses are there in IT industry? What type of jobs available in IT industry? What jobs it will be easy to get the job and to survive the job? These things we have to know before taking any training course. We cannot join blindly in any software course. Okay, so okay, so you can see there are in IT. Okay, in IT industry there are two types of technologies are there. Front-end technologies or back-end technologies. Okay, if you are fresher, if you get an opportunity, you can work with any type of technology. That could be front-end or back-end. What are the front-end technologies? Front-end means, what is the meaning of front-end? Suppose Flipkart is there. Flipkart. So this application using by end users. End users means who are using this application. Suppose if you order one, if you book one order in the Flipkart, so you are the user, you are the customer. So who are using this Flipkart application, whatever, Flipkart, Amazon, whatever, any software application, if anyone using that application, that users called as the end users or customers. End users are customers. So that application developed with some technologies backend. So what are the application is interacted with by end users, customers. Those application developed with some technologies. The technology is called as a front-end technologies. What technologies they used? Java, .NET, Python, C, C++, etc. There are many courses are available to implement front-end technologies to develop any web application. This is the web application. So to develop this web application, we use some front-end technologies, we use some back-end technologies. What are the front-end technologies? Java, .NET, Python, C, C++. There are many courses available. If you go with front-end technologies, there would be required coding. We have to write a code. There will be coding is required. So every time, how many years you are doing this job? That many years, you have to write a code. By own, you have to, by based on requirement, you have to write a code and you have to complete your task. When you come to backend technologies, what are the backend technologies? Here, what is the advantage of backend technologies? No coding is required. Coding is not required. Coding is not required. Here, mandatory coding is required. Here, coding is not required. So what are the backend technologies? Database, storage, network, operating system. These all are backend technologies. So database is a domain. How many databases are there in industry? There are many databases are there. Oracle, PostgreSQL, MySQL, MS SQL, etc. See, this is the database domain. Inside the database, there are n number of databases are there. Backend technologies we call as a job role is admin. Job role is admin. Job role is administrator. Admin job means support job. Here developer. Job role is developer. So wherever you go with the developer, if you are a developer, you have to write a code. Coding is required mandatory. Wherever you go with the admin role, job role is admin role. There it could be repeated work is there. Repeated. repeated work is there. Here there is no repeated. Here every time you have to write a code by own. So if you go through any database course, so if you go with the database, inside the database there is a database developer is there. Database developer is there. And a database administrator is there. We are not going with a developer. Who are freshers, maybe they will get an opportunity. They can work any job role, because if you are fresher, again they get training in the company. But so if we have some gap, 3 years, 4 years, 10 years. So after completion of this course, okay, if you want to show some experience, you have to better to go with the administrator part only. Database administrator, storage admin. Here network admin, OS admin. What type of Windows operating systems are there? Windows and Linux. These all are administrator job roles. If you go with any domain, all are job role is administrator. So there is no repeated, there is no coding. Coding is not required. All are repeated task is there. If you go with a developer, Java developer, .NET developer, Python developer, C++ developer, Android developer, there we have to implement the code. We have to write a code. That is job role is developer. So finally, if you go with the administrator job, there coding is not required. There is a repeated work is there. So if you know one time, the second time, the same task, if it is getting, you have to follow the process and complete it. So better to, if you have any gap, better to go with the administrator job roles. So out of this, database admin, the more priority is there. Storage admin, network admin, OS admin, yes, these all are. So last almost many years onwards, the same job roles are there. Out of databases, Oracle is there, PostgreSQL. So the more demand is there, PostgreSQL. Why this much demand means? Okay, if you want to use any product, suppose, so in Airtel, okay, if you want to mobile, if you want to take mobile, so if you want to use any network, you have to pay every month some amount network. If you want to take BSNL, there is low charge, very less compared to Airtel or something. Suppose in the older days there is an antenna. So if you want to use the antenna for your TV, if you there do you want to pay anything here? No. It's a free of antenna. Antenna is a freely you can utilize. That's it. Nowadays there are many subscribers are there. Suppose Airtel TV. If you want to use Airtel, if you want to utilize Airtel TV, so they given some channels. So suppose if you pay 1,000, there are some 500 channels, 300 channels. Like that, you have to pay something. This is the license. Means every month you have to pay some amount. If you want to utilize this Airtel TV, you have to pay something, some amount. Here, no need to pay anything. It's a open source. Open source. Open source means no need to pay anything. Here, it's a enterprise. Enterprise means you have to pay something. That is the difference between open source and enterprise. The same way if you take databases. If you want to take databases. So if you take Oracle, it's an enterprise product. It's a enterprise product. Enterprise product, enterprise database. Enterprise database. Wherever you see enterprise, it's not available free of cost. You have to pay license cost. You have to pay some amount yearly if you want to utilize this database for your project. That is the enterprise. There is a PostgreSQL. Yes. Someone ask something. Dinesh, it's not a regular class. Okay. Please you can drop if you want.
Okay.
Yeah. So you can say PostgreSQL. This is one of the database. This is available open source as well as enterprise. If anyone looking for open source database, means they don't want to pay anything. Simple, they utilize this database. Yes, this database available both the versions, open source and enterprise. Enterprise means yes, we have to pay license. So this database available in open source version and enterprise version. When you compare to license, compared to Oracle or other databases, this enterprise PostgreSQL database license cost is 10 times less. 10 times less. That's why all the projects they are using PostgreSQL database. That's why there are many openings are there PostgreSQL DBAs. Competition is very less. PostgreSQL last 4 years onwards, all the companies they started using this is the database. That's why there are very less profiles since there outside there is a PostgreSQL DBA. Oracle DBA, n number of profiles are there. Competition is huge. MySQL, yes, a number of profiles are there. So that's why we given training on PostgreSQL DBA. DBA means it's a job role. DBA, database administrator. Which database administrator mean? I am PostgreSQL DBA. Yes, DBA is the job role. What database administrator? PostgreSQL database administrator. Okay. So the same way database developer is there. PostgreSQL developer. If you want to go with the developer role, yes, you have to coding is required. We are not going with the developer role. We are going with a DBA role. That is database administrator. Which database means PostgreSQL. Clear? Any queries from anyone? Okay. So so to training this DBA, to get this training of database administrator, PostgreSQL DBA, what are the prerequisites you required? Any prerequisites required to train this DBA part? To train this DBA course, PostgreSQL DBA, what are the prerequisites you required? So if you want to get the IT job, first required graduation. Any graduation, that graduation could be anything. That could be degree, any degree or higher education or higher, any degree or higher education. That's fine. Minimum degree is qualified. Yes, or okay. So any degree that could be or a higher education. Degree means BTech also, it's a graduation only. BTech or MTech or MBA, MCA, the minimum qualification is graduation required. Any graduation people. Any graduation people. The graduation could be degree or BTech, both are under graduation only. BTech or higher education. So this is the minimum qualification required to get the IT job. Okay. So next, what are the this is the qualification required to enter into IT industry. Yes, we all are graduation people. Some people they did MCA, BTech, higher education also. After a degree, they did some MSc, MCA, any degree, any post graduation people, any graduation people or any post graduation people eligible to get this IT job, IT course, any IT job. So who are qualified people? So any graduation or any post graduation. Okay. So what are the prerequisites before get this DBA course? So for all the databases, suppose if you want to install VLC player we all know to play the songs. So where we install VLC player? Suppose there is a laptop, you purchased one laptop. There it should be installed one operating system. Yes or no? There is a predefined operating system installed nowadays. What are the operating systems? Tell me. Windows. In Windows, what are the flavors? Windows 10. Now, Windows 10, 9, 7, XP, Windows XP. These all are older versions. And server, Windows Server. So nowadays, all are using Windows 10 version. If you have an operating system on any computer, yes, you can install any software. You can install VLC player, you can install Windows Media Player, you can install something. Yes, we can interact with the computer by using operating system. Suppose if you buy a mobile, what operating system is installed by default in mobile? Tell me.
Android.
Android. Yes. So Android is the one of the operating system which was using few of the mobiles. Android OS. So another operating system, few of the mobiles using Android, few of
iOS.
the mobiles iOS. So these are the mobiles operating system. Any device that could be tab, that could be mobile, that could be laptop or computer. It should be installed one operating system to interact with them. I want to interact with my mobile. Yes, I want to call to someone. If the mobile has one operating system, which is a pre-built, pre-installed operating system, then only I call to someone or I received the what are the calls, incoming calls. If your mobile operating system is doesn't installed, we cannot call by using that mobile. The same way, any computer or laptop which was installed one operating system by default. Yes, sometimes they didn't install any operating system when you buy a new laptop. So that time we have to ask them, or we can install one operating system. What are the most of the users using operating system? Windows operating system. That is Windows 10. Okay. If we install Windows 10, yes, I can install VLC player. I can play the songs. I can watch the movies. So the same way there is another operating system, Linux operating system. What are the types of operating systems? Types of operating systems. Can say types of operating systems. What are the operating systems? We know Windows operating system, Windows OS. Second, Linux. Linux or Unix. This is the two operating systems which they are using any computer or laptop. Either you have to use Windows operating system or Linux operating system. These are the two operating systems available for any computer or a laptop. For mobiles, these are the two operating systems available. Android operating system, iOS. So for Windows, it's very easy. For Windows, it's very easy. It's a GUI operating system, graphical user interface. Means with the help of mouse, we can do anything. Yes or no? Suppose I want to open Notepad. Yes, search with the type Notepad, open, click on Notepad. It will open the Notepad. Yes. But in case of Linux operating system, instead of Windows, if you install Linux operating system, there it's all our commands. The Linux operating system, it works based on commands. It's purely command-based operating system. Command-based operating system. So Linux is a command-based operating system. Windows OS is a graphical user interface operating system. So in case of, if you take database, for all the database mostly running on top of Linux operating system only, not Windows. If you take Oracle, yes, in Oracle database where you can install on top of Linux operating system, PostgreSQL. PostgreSQL, yes, Linux only. MySQL. Linux operating system only. Only MS SQL. This database can run on Windows operating system. MongoDB. This run on Linux operating system. Most of the companies, they are using Linux operating system for all the databases. Because if it is Linux operating system, hackers cannot hack the system. They provide a high security. That's why all the database will be running on inside the Linux operating system, not Windows. So we have to know what are the prerequisites. What are the prerequisites? Linux basic commands. Linux basic commands required. There is a 50 commands are there. It takes 1 week. 1 week classes to cover these 50 commands. Linux basic commands required. That is the prerequisite 1. Second, SQL, PL/SQL. So if you know Linux installation, Linux basic commands, yes, we are going to install Linux operating system and install Linux, any one of the Linux flavor, and we can practice 50 commands. That more enough to work on DBA job. Next, for any database, there is a common language is there. For any database, there is a common language. That is SQL language, structured query language. Structured query language. Okay. For SQL extension is PL/SQL, procedure language SQL. So this is the common language for any data. If you go with any database, any DBA course, the common language required, that is SQL. So this will take 30 days because we cover everything, all the SQL topics, all PL/SQL topics. Because as a DB, at least we have to know all the things. What are the SQL topics? What are the PL/SQL topics? Okay. So next, if you know these two, if you complete this basic prerequisites part, you can go with any DBA course. Not only PostgreSQL DBA. If you want to go with Oracle DBA, PostgreSQL DBA, MySQL DBA, yes, these are the prerequisites required. We have to complete these two before doing any DBA course. Some people, they directly start a DBA course. They are not teaching Linux basic commands. They are not cover this SQL language, PL/SQL. They directly start with or some people, they cover only within 1 week all the things. Then start DBA. That will help who already completed this training. Who are not, they don't know these two things. That will help. That will not help us. So we have to start from basic onwards because you guys don't know what is the Linux, how many Linux flavors available, how to install Linux operating system, what are the basic commands, then how to install database, how to connect SQL, how to practice SQL, PL/SQL topics. We have to from basic onwards. This is the one time required the prerequisites. Once completed this prerequisites part, yes, we are starting with a PostgreSQL DBA. PostgreSQL DBA. So this DBA course, it will take 40 days. Then after, so we'll cover cloud part. Okay, there are AWS cloud is 1 week. Then after, we'll take a real-time project. Okay, so this is for 20 days. So this totally almost 3 months will take to complete this training. Then we'll help you to keep prepare resume and to upload in the job portals. That is Monster or Naukri or LinkedIn. So this is the process which we follow the 3 months training. Okay, any queries from anyone as of now? Anyone? Okay. So the classes will be Monday to Friday, every day, 1 hour session, same Zoom application. After 1 hour, you will get record. This record you will get record plus material. In the material, it's my own material. There, step 1, step 2 like that. Step 1, step 2 like that. So by seeing this material, by seeing this record, you can practice one without other help. Still, if you face any issue, there is a WhatsApp group is there. There you can ping if someone will reply and someone will fix your problem. Weekend there is no classes. So fee will be 20,000. You can pay 2 times 10 plus 10. Okay. So any other queries? Okay. So Linux, there is a basic commands, 50 commands. Okay, this is the SQL syllabus. You can see there is a DDL, DML, DKL, DCL. These are the commands, then operators, then clauses, then functions, constraints, alias names, database objects, then subqueries, joins, PL SQL, then logs, indexes. These are SQL PL SQL topic. All the topics we cover. What is the procedure? What is the package? What is the trigger? What is the function? As a DBA, just we have to know small syntax procedure, how to execute procedure, how to see that proc is existing or not, how to package, how the package will be there, what is the syntax of package, how to execute, how to verify that is existing or not. These all are SQL PL SQL topics. Then DBA, okay, so we know there is a DBA course. Okay, here these are the DBA course. There is some installation methods to install the PostgreSQL database, uninstallations, PG admin. These all are DBA topics. All the things covered during the training. Okay, so any queries from anyone? Let me know. Fazil, Asras, anyone? Okay, so for this training, we require laptop. Okay, so there are this database. So here how we set up the lab means there is a Oracle virtual box is there. This is the application. So in the Oracle virtual box, we are creating the virtual missions. Each virtual mission it's required 5 GB. So there we install the Linux operating system. On top of Linux, we can install database. So what configuration we require laptops? Mainly we are using Dell Latitude or Lenovo ThinkPad. These are the two brands you can go on buy laptops, either a new or second hand. That's fine. If it is new means almost 70,000 is there. The other laptops, suppose Dell Inspiron, there is a student version. Those are not supported. These are developed. They manufacturing these two for office purpose. 24/7 is a business series laptops. It's not hanging. It's not stuck. So these two kind of laptops you can go on buy if you don't have laptops. So tomorrow onwards you require laptops. Everyone should have laptop. So everyone should follow first day onwards the theoretical and practical. You can success after training of this course. The practice is very, very important to go with any software course. The theoretical, the practical, the both are equal importance. If you follow the same thing, definitely you get a success. Okay. So how much we RAM required? Minimum 12 GB required or max 16 GB. So how much storage required? How much storage required? So 500 GB minimum or 1 terabyte it's a maximum. Processor, what is the processor we required? Minimum i5 or you can keep i9 or i10. So these are the configurations required to practical for this course. So please plan. Okay, so buy this to any one of the laptop, either Dell Latitude or Lenovo ThinkPad. Okay, so don't buy outside. Okay, so you can one of the student they can refer from our institute in the same group. Okay, they will help you. If you have any issue for that laptop, they will replace it. If you buy outside, they cannot replace, because if you are buying second-hand laptop, there is no warranty, there is no replacement in outside. From our institute, okay, if you get laptop, if any issue, they can replace. They give warranty 6 months almost. If you have any kind of issue, they will help you to replace to get the again other laptop. So that's it from my side. If you have any queries, let me know, or else okay, we'll continue tomorrow onwards.
Sir,
Yeah, go ahead, Ramakant.
already I had a HP ThinkPad laptop. It's not
HB
supporting.
ThinkPad, right? What was that? Processor?
Yeah, processor is actually that was a 16 GB RAM.
Oh, okay, fine.
500 GB storage will be there.
Okay, if it is recently new laptop, okay, that's fine. At least.
Yeah, it is Intel.
Okay, fine. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Any other queries? Okay, so we'll okay, tomorrow onwards we'll start the Linux first prerequisites. We'll start the Linux part. Okay, so Linux, how many in Windows? There are different versions are there, right? Windows 7, Windows 10, 9, 7. The same way there are Linux in different flavors available. What are the how many flavors available in Linux? Okay, so what are any open source operating system available? Any enterprise Linux operating system available? Who vendors who provide those enterprise versions? And what Linux operating system we follow this training? Everything we'll discuss tomorrow. Complete about the Linux operating system tomorrow onwards, next 1 week. So there we will get how to install Linux operating system, how to clone the Linux machine, what are the basic commands, how to create the partitions, how to copy the files, how to move the files, how to create the directory, how to give the permissions. These all the things we'll cover during the Linux training 1 week. After 1 week, then we are switching to common language SQL, structured query language. So there, that language, it will take 30 days training. Once we complete this prerequisites part, these two, then we can start a DBA course. Okay, so along with this course, the lab will be available in Hyderabad. Okay, so 10 to 6 p.m. Okay, so 10 to 1 p.m. and again 3 to 6 p.m. So 1 to 3 lunch hours. This is the lab timings. Who are there in Hyderabad? Okay, they can come to Hyderabad. They can practice. I am also there in laptop. Senior students also there, so they can help you. If still issues there, I can help you. Okay, so and the old students all are they got the job. There is no old batch students. Okay, so what are the yesterday the current batch is going to ending in next few days. I think next 2 to 3 days. Only that batch people only they are waiting for to keep the resume. The old students, the old batch students, no one is there. All are there doing job. Okay, so that's it from my side. If you have any queries.